Shifting gears, almost 5 years after her death, an officer involved in the raid that killed Breonna Taylor has been convicted. Former Louisville police officer Brett Hankison was charged with violating Taylor's civil rights. 13 on your side's Callie Lichter spoke with Breonna's sister. And Callie, how is she feeling about this verdict?
Lauren, she says the decision is a long-awaited victory.
I believe not only is this a victory for us, but this is also an opportunity for our civil rights to actually be invoked. We're actually living by our civil rights and actually making sure that people have justice behind civil rights, because we all have a duty to feel safe in our communities.
Nearly 5 years after Breonna Taylor was killed in Louisville, Kentucky after a botched police raid, her family feels they are finally getting justice.
Not only does it feel good that law enforcement are also being held to the same standards, it also feels good that now law enforcement actually have to go back to their policies and kind of look at those areas where improvement can happen.
A jury Friday found former Louisville police officer Brett Hankison guilty of violating Taylor's civil rights after he fired rounds into her apartment. Even though he was not charged with her death, Taylor's sister Dee Dee feels Hankison is being brought to justice.
Fortunately, I don't feel bad that he is getting what he deserved, because like I said, we all have consequences for what we do, and just because you're law enforcement, that doesn't mean that you're held against the rules and regulations that we all should be following.
For Dee Dee, the verdict is not just a win for Breonna or her family, but for the country.
It's something that we have a standard to rule by and just guide our children by, and for even in history, we now see a change again in those systematic things that we never thought would change.
When her family holds Breonna's yearly memorial at Rosa Parks Circle in March, Dee Dee says it will feel different.
I'm just excited that we can continue living on her legacy and her life, and she was just a beautiful spirit overall, so I know that she's smiling down from heaven on us today.
Hankison will be sentenced in March, just 1 day before the 5-year anniversary of Taylor's death. He faces life in prison. In the newsroom, I'm Callie Lichter, 13 on your side.